So, why are modern relationships so fragile? It's a question that resonates deeply in an age where connection is often overshadowed by disconnection, where the glow of a phone screen can dim the warmth of a shared moment. In the dimly lit cafe, a couple sits in silence, each absorbed in their own digital world, the soft clinking of cups and hushed conversations fading into the background. This scene encapsulates a growing phenomenon, the paradox of being more connected than ever, yet feeling more isolated. One reason for this fragility lies in the illusion of endless options. With dating apps and social media, we have a seemingly infinite array of profiles at our fingertips. This abundance can be intoxicating, leading to the belief that there's always someone better just a swipe away. This mindset breeds a sense of disposability. When challenges arise, many opt to move on rather than confront the complexities of their relationship. The ease of finding new connections can make it tempting to abandon the old, and as a result, commitment begins to erode. A relationship expert might point out that when partnerships are perceived as easily replaceable, the motivation to invest in resolving issues diminishes. This lack of investment weakens the very foundation of commitment and emotional security. It creates a cycle where partners feel less compelled to work through their problems, leading to a culture of quick exits rather than meaningful resolutions. Yet beneath this surface lies another layer: emotional avoidance. In a world that increasingly rewards instant gratification, facing tough emotions can feel daunting. Many individuals choose to withdraw rather than engage in difficult conversations. The comfort of scrolling through social media or browsing dating apps can be a welcome distraction from the discomfort of addressing underlying issues. As one interviewee candidly shares, "It's easier to walk away than to have those hard conversations. But deep down, I know I'm just avoiding the real work." This avoidance perpetuates a cycle of superficiality, where genuine connection is sacrificed for momentary relief. A psychologist might explain that our culture often prioritizes independence over interdependence. While self-sufficiency is undeniably important, meaningful relationships require vulnerability, patience, and mutual effort, qualities that can be challenging to cultivate in a fast-paced, individualistic society. The pressure to maintain a facade of perfection can further complicate this dynamic, leaving little room for the messiness that accompanies authentic relationships. Then there's the insidious nature of comparison culture, a silent killer of intimacy. As couples scroll through their feeds, they are bombarded with images of curated, perfect relationships. This constant exposure can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. One interviewee reflects, "I see these happy couples online and wonder, why isn't my relationship like that? It's easy to feel like you're falling short." The danger lies in equating the polished highlights of others' lives with the authenticity of one's own relationship, leading to a distorted perception of what love should look like. But here's the truth. Real love is messy. It's not always polished or glamorous, and it certainly doesn't fit neatly into a highlight reel. When we chase after an idealized version of love, we often overlook the beauty of genuine connection. There are lessons to be learned from relationships that stand the test of time. Lasting bonds are built on a foundation of commitment over convenience. They may not be perfect, but the individuals involved choose to show up, even when it's hard. They prioritize understanding over judgment and patience over perfection. So how do we break free from the fragility of modern love? It begins with a commitment to nurturing deeper emotional connections. Surface-level interactions simply won't suffice. It's essential to ask the hard questions, to share fears and insecurities. Emotional intimacy flourishes through honest communication. One interviewee reveals, "When we stopped hiding how we really felt and started being honest, everything changed. We finally felt seen." This vulnerability opens the door to understanding, fostering a bond that transcends superficiality. Another crucial element is choosing patience over perfection. No relationship is flawless, and the pursuit of perfection can be detrimental. Instead of seeking an ideal partner, focus on finding someone who is willing to grow alongside you. A relationship expert emphasizes that it's not about avoiding problems, but about working through them together. This collaborative effort builds real trust and resilience. Finally, committing to the process of love is essential. Love isn't merely a fleeting feeling, it's a conscious decision. It's about choosing to stay, to listen, and to keep showing up, especially when things get tough. This commitment requires effort and intention, but it is through this dedication that relationships can flourish. As the sun rises, casting a warm glow that symbolizes fresh beginnings, we are reminded that in a world where relationships can feel fragile, those who choose to nurture love with patience and intention discover something rare, a connection that lasts. Real love isn't about finding someone perfect. It's about building something real together, brick by brick, through the challenges and triumphs alike. If we can embrace the messiness of love and commit to the journey, we can forge bonds that withstand the test of time, creating a tapestry of shared experiences that enrich our lives. In this pursuit, we find not just partners, but companions on a lifelong adventure.